Hi and welcome to adgreek's tutorial on designing backs for items. Starting off, go ahead and click the back option once you get to the online designer, and you'll get the image. Now if you want to put any writing, again just go to the text box and click type in whichever name you want or whichever writing you want, and then go ahead and click add text. If you wanted the normal tackle tool, you go ahead and just click either tackle tool English fonts, or if you want the Greek fonts, go ahead and click tackle tool Greek fonts. Now we're just going to keep it the English font, and then change up the font of the writing to full block, and then you'll see that the name automatically changes. We'll go ahead and adjust the size over on the left hand side where it says width and height, and then just bring it about to a 3, keep it up there. Right now the imprint color is in regards to the color of the writing. Now if you want to change up the color, you can give it a different color, whichever options you want. If you want a borderline color to the name, go ahead and go to the right hand side and click outline where it says none. You have 5 different options. You're just going to click that, and then you'll see automatically that the name there is a border. We're going to keep it a very thin, change up the border to a white, and you know what, we're going to change the imprint color to a red. So that's how you get the name at the top. Now if you want to add numbers or a design, all you need to do is go ahead and click add art. Go over to the right hand side, the down arrow. For the numbers, you see that they are the next second, third, and fourth options within the category. The 8 inches is the standard size for the jerseys, t-shirts, jackets. However, if you do want it a little bit larger, go ahead and click the 10-inch section. However, 6 inches, we generally use that for baby tees or something along the smaller sizes. So again, 8 inches for the standard. Now if you want the number to have 2 colors, the foreground color and the background color, it is important that you choose the background image first and then click the foreground image afterwards. For example, we're going to put in the number 10. Again, the background color first, click add art, change the color on the left hand side. Then we're going to change up the size a little bit so that's a little bit larger to see. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and click the foreground color, add, and then put that right there and change the color to a red. Now if you do choose the foreground color first, change it to a red, and then the background color afterwards, what happens is the background overlaps the foreground. So in case you do something like that, you go over to the left hand side, delete both options by either clicking the X button or the delete button on your key, and then both images disappear. Now again, click the background image first, change up the color, drag that to where I want it, and then click the foreground color or the foreground image and change the color to a red and bring that over. Now if you want to put embroidery or anything along those lines, let's say for example on the bottom, you go ahead and click add text, type in again whichever writing you want, type in line name, and then click add text. It is important that you always add the text first and then change the fonts. If you don't do that, then you're going to actually alter some of the previous images. So highlight the text, keep it the embroidery font, change it to, let's say, a formal script, and you'll see that the line name actually changes. Adjust the size and the height. Here you want it above the 1 so that it is greater than 1 inch. It'll be taller than 1 inch, okay? So bring that to maybe about 3 right on the bottom, change the color to white, and there you go. Now if you do want to add any apostrophes or dashes, you can't actually type that into the text box. The reason behind that is because of the format of the computer system. However, if you do want to put, let's say for example in line names, like make sure you leave space for that apostrophe. Then we'll click update and you'll see that the S appears. Now we'll just where it's located, and then we'll go to the left, click add art, and you'll notice that the first option, once you click the down arrow, is the apostrophes. Now we'll go ahead and click that option. You'll see that the apostrophes come up. Now if you want to add quotations, again, they are right there. Get the apostrophe, click add clip art, drag that down, change up the size to make it a little bit smaller, change the color so that it matches, set that right in right there. Alright, and so that's basically the format of how to design anything on the back. Again, if you do want to put an image instead of just numbers, you can go ahead and just delete the numbers here, and then actually go to add art again, go to whichever organization. For example purposes, we'll go to Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Click this first one right here, and then out of the images, you'll see that there are 2 images per image. The reason for that is because one is for the smaller design and one is going to be the larger design. It shows up in red specifying whether or not it's going to be small design or the 10-inch. Alright, we're going to go ahead and click the 10-inch and then go over to the left hand side, increase the size to however big we want it, and just stick that right in the center, and we're all set. Alright, that concludes our video. And again, don't forget to change up the size or change up the quantity in the size that you want the item to be in. Click either the buy now, wish, or save, and it'll be automatically put into your cart and your account.